Anthony.
Hi, Nina.
How are you?
Good, and you?
Good, thanks. Thank you so much for taking time to chat to us. I know you're actually quite busy, aren't you?
Yes, I am. But it's
awesome.
too occupied and you're nice and busy.
Yeah, so before we get into that, can you first tell me a little bit more about yourself and about your business or your brand?
Okay. I studied food and clothing technology. I completed my diploma. Then I started working for Finesse magazine as a stylist.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then in the position that I was, I love my designing. So then I decided, let me go on my own and start my own boutique. So I designed my own wedding and evening wear. And afterwards, in 2008, I said, listen, I'm not a surgical doctor anymore. I can't make everybody beautiful. And I started with hobby animals. 2008, I started with hobby animals and I started doing craft markets. I design and make soft toys and decor for kids and baby rooms. For me, it's not just a business, it's my passion. I really love what I do.
Yeah, I can see it, and you're so creative. The toys that you come up with are just amazing.
Thanks.
So how has the lockdown impacted your business? And also, I'd like to ask how it has impacted you as a person, because I think we're getting to that space where it's kind of affecting us as people.
Okay, when they announced this lockdown, all my markets was already cancelled.
Yeah.
So there was no income for my business anymore. So it was a bit difficult, but for me, because I work by myself every day, it wasn't that bad. But the thing is, if I feel frustrated during the day, I could get in my car and go somewhere and enjoy my time in a factory store or in a haberdashery shop. So that's the part that was very difficult for me. Not to go out and do the things that I love to relax. So it was very inside and but it's fine.
Okay, and then how have you adapted or changed your approach to your business?
Okay, as I mentioned, that all markets was cancelled before the lockdown. So in order for me and my business to survive, I had to look at all my options, which was not a lot, as I could not do any deliveries on this time because the courier guy couldn't get my stuff. It's not essential. And then I started designing and manufacturing face masks for kids first and then adults. Because then everybody was asking, listen, can you make adults? Can you do kids? So, but I concentrate more on the kiddies.
Okay, awesome. How can we get those masks?
Yes. Look at this beautiful.
Oh, cute. Awesome.
So
And
yes.
Yeah, so is it online or how can we get them?
You know what? On this moment, I only advertise on Facebook. So, and then we can start to post on Monday. We can start courier on Monday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll put the link in the blog so whoever wants to get those masks, because the kids are going to school probably in the next few weeks or so, and they need to wear masks to school, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So then they can get from you.
Do get from the government, that I believe, but the thing is, the problem is with the smaller little ones. They don't want to wear something around there. That's why I decided to do the little animal faces.
Yeah.
And then encourage them to wear them.
Yeah, that is so cute. And it's almost like a little costume that they're wearing.
Yes.
So I've spoken to a few of the Linden Market vendors during the lockdown, and I always ask the question, what would you like to have achieved or done by the time that lockdown is over? What is that one thing? And most of them always say admin, because we're all creatives and the admin always gets left behind. And we're actually, it's the last day of the phase 5 lockdown. Was there one thing that you wanted to achieve by the end of this? And have you done it?
Yes, I've done it. I designed a full new range for toys. So I'm just waiting for the fabric stores to open to start my production again. So, yeah, hopefully all the fabric stores will be open to get some fabrics, because the only thing that you can get at the fabric stores now is only essential for masks. And really,
Okay.
that's not very nice fabrics.
Yeah, that's not
So,
going to work for your creative stores.
yeah.
Okay, so you've been designing. What else have you been doing during this time, except for making masks and designing a new range? That's quite a lot already.
I spend a lot of time with my family, especially in my household, and it brought us a lot of closer to each other.
Mm.
Because it's so mad rush during the week. I have to do this, and you have to do that. Alan have to do this. Brandon needs to go somewhere. So it was always a mad rush, and I think we all now in this situation that nothing have to be a mad rush.
Mm. And did you enjoy it? Just the quiet
Yeah,
time
I
with your
still
family?
enjoy it. I only miss my parents a lot.
Me too.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what's your favorite part of the day? What do you look most forward to during a day in lockdown?
I got my passion for my work and my love for what I do. And then, you know what? The coffee that Alan always brings to me while I'm busy. And
Mm.
he's cooked to die for. So I picked up a lot of weight because of him. Food, stash me with food. So yeah, that was every day. It was so nice to have somebody to just be with you every day that you're so
Yeah,
used to work alone. So
yeah.
that was very nice for me.
Yeah, it is a huge blessing, and it's so nice that you can realize it in a time like this, how blessed we actually are.
Yes.
So what is the one thing that you do not miss about life before lockdown?
The dirty streets, all the traffic, and all the mad rush.
And um, what have you learned during this time of isolation? It can be something about yourself or the people you live with or life.
I've really that we got spoiled over the years, and that we need to stop and smell the roses every now and then. And then we have to look after each other in South Africa.
Mm, yeah. Yeah, and it's hard. I mean, in this time where we sit in your house and how do you reach out? But
Yeah.
sometimes it's just, something small when you go into the street and there's a guy going through the garbage, maybe just giving them a sandwich or just shouting across the wall to your neighbor,
Just the
are you
same.
still okay? Hey?
Yeah. Yes. One morning, that was so nice. The guy was driving past and he was screaming, "Hello, inmates!" And it was so nice to hear his voice echoing through our street. That was very nice.
So how would you like South Africans in a perfect world after lockdown to better support small businesses like yours?
I think we'll all need to stop running to the China Mall for a cheaper option. And really, we do have really very good creators outside, and
Mm.
rather support them than to run out to somebody else that you can get a cheaper version of something. Rather
Mm.
spend your money on a good quality product.
Mm. Definitely.
And
And
then
then
because um, how my mom always say is cheap cheap stuff is also the most expensive way to get stuff. Rather pay something worth it, and then you've got it for life.
yeah, something with quality.
Oh,
Yeah. And so we're all in this thing together, all the entrepreneurs, all the small businesses. Um, what is the one piece of hope or advice that you would like to share with other entrepreneurs out there?
don't give up. There's lots
Mm.
of options. Take a look. Talk to your friends, because a new eye or a new idea can open something else for you. It's
Mm.
just I think we're so focused on ourselves and our own little thing. Maybe your friend or maybe a partner or family got something different in their side, and it just can open doors for you again. So don't give up.
That's great advice. Thank you so much, Antoinette, for your time. I will put your link in the blog, and people can come and order your masks. As you said, you can deliver them from Monday already. So I'm sure the little ones will love those. They're so cute.
Thank you so much, Nina. Have a blessed day.
Thanks. You too, Antoinette. Hopefully see you soon.
Hopefully see. Okay.
Okay,
Cheers.
bye.